Hi guys, this is me, Rusty78609 in Central Texas, USA. It's early in the morning, the 23rd of March 2017, 64 degrees outside, and comfortable. And I'm making a fashion statement. Notice I'm not wearing my Gildan cheapo. I'm wearing I don't know, I think this is a Walmart OP, which means other people, I guess. But anyway, there's a comment was I read yesterday. And since I'm 71, it kind of caught my eye. But I'll read it and then we'll talk about it. It says, I'm wondering if nursing homes, they don't call them that anymore, but I'm old school. I'm wondering if nursing homes are making YouTube videos with their residents. What a novel thought. This would be a great idea. I agree. Imagine the history, video history, that would be compiled. No. Instead, they park their residents in wheelchairs along a breezy, freezing hallway by 0700 every morning. That's 7 a.m. I'm an RN and used to work in a nursing home as a CNA, Certified Nurse Assistant. You know, the person who does all the hard work. And it would drive me crazy when, quote, the county requires us to get people up out of bed and in their wheelchairs by 0700. End of quote. Anyway, instead of those stupid bowling with plastic toys games they put them through, making a video about their thoughts, lives would be more adult and interesting for them and the staff. You know, that's a very good point. Yeah, I think they're called senior care facilities now or something. They've renamed them. You're right. They're not retirement homes anymore. Senior care probably. But, you know, you're right. There is a lot of history there. And not only that, it would be fun for the residents. Okay, in other words, it would give them something to look forward to do. You know, you could give them a little shopping list in advance of their, quote, interview and let them do some thinking about it prior to being, you know, interviewed for their historical information. And then, yeah, you could put that into a series. Yeah, you could actually do a YouTube video channel of people living in a rest home, and here's what they think. And of course, you may get what they think. I mean, but it would be a great idea. And you know, the only history that people get, particularly my generation, because all we had was textbooks, okay, and that's a pretty poor way to get information as to compare to what we've got today, when you can look at a webcam in some old ruin in Europe and actually see it and walk around in it using Google Earth or whatever, and you know, to document these old people's thoughts would be a very good way to, number one, give them something to do, and number two, uh, let them see themselves on YouTube. I mean, I think it'd be great. You know, here's people, you know, probably in their average age, 80 plus. They're not going to be here very much longer, and I think it would just give them a nice, enjoyable day or period in their life, which is not totally regimented. And you know, and I suggested that it was a great idea and follow through on it. But I know what she'd run into it. But I'm not trying to be negative. But you know, when you start dealing with old county rules and the old ways of doing things, and you start rocking the boat, your popularity is going to go to zero real quick. In fact, it may go below zero, and you get fired the same hour. And but there are a number of cases, and you know, like bowling with plastic toys. I know I went in a restroom over in Kingsland, Texas. I just walked in the door. I just wanted to see what was going on, and they did. They had some stupid game, and the residents were doing it, I think, because they had to, but they didn't look like they were very entertained with it. But yeah, for those of you that have an interest in that, or may have some people in a senior care facility, you know, bring it up. Maybe they would do it, because if you could get a senior care facility to, like set up a YouTube channel. Explain to them that they could make a little money out of it. That'll get their attention, and then let the residents actually be interviewed and have their video posted on YouTube and let them see it, and and respond to comments if there were any comments to their interview, and I'm sure there would be, because there's other people out there that may have experienced similar things in their life, and they might respond to it, and then you get a two-way communication going, and guess what you've done? You've just brought that individual back to life. I mean, really, because all they're doing in there now is waiting for the Grim Reaper, waiting for their heart to stop beating, and everybody else is waiting too, because there's probably people waiting in line to get in there. But having said that, yeah, if you wanted to bring a new life to some elderly residents in a senior care facility, starting a YouTube channel, posting their videos, have a systematic series of questions that you're going to ask, and about their life. What did you do? How long did you do it? What type of work did you do? How old are you? What do you attribute your good health to, or whatever? How large is your, just some basic stuff that's interesting. Maybe come up with like 10 questions, and of course give them the info before, and then the next day, or go over it prior to the starting of the interview, so they got it fresh on their mind, because overnight they probably forget. But anyway, I think it's a great idea, and I just thought I'd add my 2 cents worth, which is worth 2 cents, okay? So anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios from Central Texas, USA. This is Rusty 78609. For those of you that would like to contact me, here you go. You can correspond with me or fan fund this channel. See, Google got rid of fan funding for the small guys like me at the end of February of this year. So I'm doing it through the post office now. I got me a P.O. box, and you just send it to Rusty, P.O. Box 1446, Kingsland, Texas, one word, Kingsland, Texas 78639. And yeah, in fact, I may go over to the rest home tomorrow in Kingsland and suggest that just to see what kind of feedback I get. But anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water, 3 quarts a day. You'll pee like a two-peckered possum or a racehorse, depending on your point of view. And take deep breaths into your nose and out through your mouth. Relieve stress, that's why. And what else? Walk, stretch, do all that stuff. And also, if you RV or are interested in RVing or car camping, check out my playlists on my channel homepage. Just click on playlists and pick out the stuff you want to watch. A lot of tips there. So anyway, guys, adios. Bye-bye.